Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a great day. Today for me is Thursday, but I'll be putting out this video on Friday. Um, I just want to thank all of my new followers and subscribers, and I really do appreciate all of the love. And I wanted to do a video. It's called Pixie Dust and a Twirl. And I actually got that line from one of my viewers, so my question for this week was, how do you deal with individuals who thrive on getting people out of their character? And I'm sure a lot of people, can relate to that. And I just want to read some of what some of my viewers stated. One viewer stated, I've learned to stay away from such individuals because they hinder your growth. And if I act up, I'll be the one regretting it and beating myself up, so I refuse to do it. It's harder with family members, which I believe is very true. But even then, I stay away as much as I can. Now that I understand, and that speaks volumes for me. Staying away from, certain people, sometimes you just have to do it even if it is your own family. And if you notice like there's an aura or a vibe that's completely off, the right thing to do would be just to stay away. Not even engaging in negative vibes. Another viewer stated, you don't deal with them, you cut them off and you keep it moving. I completely agree with that as well. Another viewer mentioned, the best thing to do is cut them off. So we're seeing a trend here. I don't believe people should feel they have power to throw you off course. Completely, utterly agree. There's one thing I know. If someone tries to put you out of your character, just whether that be an acquaintance or a family member or a friend, don't respond to it. Just don't respond to it. One thing about me that I've noticed is I don't like to lose. I hate losing. I was brought up probably just not having to deal with losing. And what I mean by that is I basically do what I need to do to win. And that's just having a competitive nature. When I was younger, I was in the arts, when in school, like I always wanted to be the best at everything that I do. And I've always had this competitive nature about me. And when someone puts you out of their character, or puts you out of their or out of your character, best thing to do is just walk away. And I noticed that there's some people who consider walking away weak. It's not weak, actually, especially if you know what the intent is of the other person, which is to put you out of your character. Just walk away. Just walk away. Because the thing about it is, you give into what they were trying to provoke. You give into that energy. You give into that vibe. And in a sense, they win because you gave into it. So to really let them know that they haven't won, you just don't react. You just walk away like nothing happened. Another viewer mentioned, some people are persistent at bothering someone else's peace. That speaks volumes to me. I'm going to reiterate that and repeat that again. Some people are persistent at bothering someone else's peace. And they're really good at doing that when they have not acquired that for themselves. You have to stay away from people like that. Now, I agree with that viewer because there are people whose intent is to bother someone's peace. I mean, that could be, like I said, an acquaintance, a friend, an ex, or whatever. They may see that you're doing well and you have things going for you and you've worked hard since quarantine and you've done things and you've whatever you said you were going to do, you did it. And sometimes their mission is like, I don't like that, so I'm going to disturb their peace because my situation's shitty. It's not even about the money. It's not even about that. It's more of, how are you doing in your mind? And people are bothered when people are doing okay mentally. It's not even financially, it's like even mentally. So yeah, some people are persistent at bothering people's peace. And this is how I got the name for this show, because I had a magnificent queen, I call her queen, who said, I leave them nothing but pixie dust and a twirl. And for me, that really did, that really, to that viewer, thank you, because that's one of my friends, that comment to me really spoke to me. Pixie dust and a twirl. Because you really just don't have to deal with the shenanigans. You don't have to deal with it. You can literally walk off and continue living the life you were living prior to a situation. Another viewer mentioned, expect them to do what they normally do. You can't be surprised when you're ready. I agree with that. You can't be shocked when you're ready. And when you're ready and you know what's going to happen, you can't be shocked. And you can't let them get you into that vibe or into that aura. You can't do it, you know? You cannot. I'm telling you guys, you can't let anyone get you out of your character. Even when you want to win. Even when you want to win an argument. Even when you want to win an altercation. Even when you cannot let them get you out of your character. Because you end up feeling very stupid in the end. You end up saying, how did I let someone like this get me to this point? And then you start thinking about all the things you've done, all the things you've accomplished, all the things you've done mentally for yourself. How did that happen? How did that just switch up like that for someone that's not even of worth? You have to think about that. Why did I engage in conversation with these people? Like, why did I do it? What they're doing nothing for me. Why do I engage with these people who are trying to put me out of my character? People like this deserve nothing but dust. Nothing but dust. Nothing but dust. The great thing I know in my life, one thing I do know, is that I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I have wonderful people who surround me, and I always say I have wonderful people that surround me in heaven and on earth. You know, because I truly believe that I'm protected by people. I swear on everything, by people in heaven and people on earth. So, for me, why would I allow someone to get me out of my character that has no worth in my life? Point blank, period. I'm very much aware of people who ride for me the long way. I'm very much aware of it. It's not worth winning. It's just not. Like, it's just not. The best advice I can give to any of you guys, if you're ever in a situation where there's somebody that's really trying to put you out of your character, is just walk away. Never even engage. And this is the thing. This is the problem. Never even engage in conversation with them. Don't even give them your breath. Serve them dust, or serve them your back, because they want to start something. So keep brushing them off, keep declining. Don't let them in your circle. Don't let them in your vibe, and don't let them in your aura. Just respectfully exit left, because people like this, their intentions are never good. They just want you, they want to destroy your peace of mind. They want to destroy everything you've worked for, and they want to make it seem like they want that for their own peace of mind, even though at the end of the day, they're still not going to get their peace of mind. So then they're back to square zero. So, so don't give these people your energy. Another word of advice that I have learned, quarantine taught me a lot. It taught me so much. Never, ever, ever, whether you claim them as family or friends, if you notice they're the type of people to put you in situations. They're the type of people to put you in altercations. Just let them go. Serve them nothing but dust. Because you're not supposed to defend someone who's not worth defending. Why would I defend you and you're not going to defend me? But you're going to basically make me look crazy out in these streets. So never defend someone who's not going to defend you. Actually, those are the worst. The people that pretend to have your back, but they don't. Maybe there's something they find in you that's, appealing or exciting or more, more interesting than their own life. But if they're not there for you when times get rough and they're not there for you to defend you, give them nothing but dust. Also, never apologize for someone who is not capable of apologizing or accepting the apology. Never apologize to someone who's not capable of accepting the apology. Because first off, you're wasting your breath and you're wasting your time. I've always noticed with people, like if I apologize to them and then something happens again, I realize, wow, the apology wasn't really worth it because I didn't even think you were worthy of an apology. And that's just what it is. So if you don't think someone's worthy of an apology, just don't even apologize to them. Just keep it moving. Some people in this life, I realize, never forgive. They never forgive. They're not even capable of doing that, whether with their own damn family either. But just don't waste your time. And also another thing, be careful who you call your friends and be careful who you call family, even blood. You don't want to, it hurts more when it's your family. When it's blood, it hurts more. But you cannot invest your energies in that. You can't do it. You have to literally let it go. Let it go, let God. Just let it go. I think we're put in this world. I've noticed that, I've the type of person that I've always been out of the box. I've always been vibrant. I've always been very boisterous. I've always been, just myself. And that's all I'm going to be in this life. And that's really all I'm going to be. And I don't apologize. I don't apologize for being who I am. Never will. Never will. Spent too much time in my 20s apologizing for who I was. So now that I am 30, I'm going to be exactly who I fucking please. And you know what? You can take that to the motherfucking bank. But in this world, the great thing that we've been blessed with is that we have the opportunity to create our own families. We have the opportunity to create our own soul tribe. We have the opportunity to be around people that really know who we are. Even when we get out of character, they're still there for us. They still know who we are. They still know that we're the same person, and they're there with you through thick and thin. So don't ever apologize for who you are, and don't make other people think that just because maybe you got out of your character that you're, not a person, not acceptable. No, that's not gonna happen. You never win when you fight dirty. You never win when you fight dirty. You never win when you fight dirty. That's it. That's all she wrote. Okay? And I wanted to let you guys know that this probably is going to be my last video for the next 6 months. Because there's a lot of stuff I have to do. There's a lot of life work that I have to do. Even some things changing with my company. And I just feel like, sometimes you just feel there's like a transition, there's a change, there's movement. And I feel that right now. And I really have to focus, first off, on me. and focus on what I'm supposed to do in this life. And so that's why I have to give it a bit of a break for 6 months. I will be back in December, new as ever. But I have to take care of things, you know? But I really appreciate you guys listening, tuning in, subscribing. I know this went 15 minutes. I don't think that's too long. But I am celebrating my birthday in July. Very excited about that. Will not be in this state. And I will be very, very happy around the people I'll be around. So, yes. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I don't want to really do this or take a break, but I have to do it. And I will be back in the next 6 months. I really hope that you guys learned a lot from this video. And I will have more topics, discussions in the next few months. New, renewed, you know, bigger things, better things. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Wonderful, wonderful week. I'm going to jump in the pool. It's hot as Hades out here. So that's what I'm going to do right after this video. I'm going to put on my nice bathing suit and I'm going to jump in the pool. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. It's been good. It's been great. And I will see you in the next 6 months. See ya.